Timbers 360 is presented by Toyota. Thanks for tuning in to this week's edition of Timbers 360. I'm your host, Jake Sivan. It was a busy week for the Portland Timbers. They hosted the Seattle Sounders on Sunday and the San Jose Earthquakes on Wednesday, so we've got a lot to catch up on. Let's get right to it. Coming up, we'll catch you up on moments from the latest Timbers matches, show you what it's like to dine like a pro. We'll unveil the KeyBank Community Plaza, give you everything you need to know about the Green is Gold charity match. We'll get to know defender Dario Zuparic and get familiar with Eric Miller's journey to Portland on the Pathway, presented by Allstate. At the match last Sunday against Seattle, the Timbers announced their New Jersey sponsor in front of a sellout crowd. The multi-year partnership will see Tillamook displayed across the front of the jersey.
The man from Cali, Colombia, finding Santi Moreno. Miller slants it, leads it to Mosquera, Felipe Mora! Oh my God! It's one of those nights! What a save by Bruno Wilson, miraculous! The flag is lifted, but San Jose, they don't care. What? Is there a handball? Huge chance for a turnaround for the Timbers. Evander against Yarbrough. From the spot, San Jose with 10 men. Whistle is blown. Here's Evander! Goal! For Portland! Evander. Here's Rodriguez, just slots it and he gets it! When you need it the most, the big star appears in a miraculous, sensational effort to get the equalizer. 10 minutes away, and we're 2-2.
What a movement by Jonathan Rodriguez, the linking. Evander playing simple, showing that magic, that talent. What a great finish by the Uruguayan.
Evander with a great ball to Rodriguez. Ooh. And this could be a huge goal. Wow. Is it the other way around? As Yarbrough and Rodriguez are both on the ground.
And Jonathan Rodriguez is telling him, the referee, I touched the ball. I touched the ball, and if that's the case, Rodolfo, to me, this is a penalty. Let's just take a look. Because this is an important decision. What a ball by Evander. Through ball. I mean, to me, this is a PK. William Yarbrough didn't even touch the ball. Jonathan Rodriguez won the position. He makes contact with the ball, and not William Yarbrough. Then there's a huge percentage that the referee will call a penalty.
There's always something. Let's hear for the final decision.
After review, goalkeeper commit a foul inside the penalty area while challenging for the ball. The final decision is a penalty kick.
And now it'll be Felipe Mora against William Yarbrough. The whistle is blown. Here's Mora! That can be responsible if this stands. Just wait a second. Here comes Socrates. That was almost a crazy finish. Just Maxime Crépeau couldn't believe it. What was going on here? Santi Moreno to Rodriguez. precision. Jonathan Rodriguez stopping up for the win in a huge Timbers comeback.
The spirit in that second half was bigger than probably anything I've seen in football, and I've seen an awful lot in football in terms of a set of players, a set of my staff, a set of my supporters sucking the ball into the back of that net. And I'd say that at the end, like I say, I think on the biggest stages that I've been involved in, I've not seen that apart from at the very, very, very top level football. Old Trafford, the Kop at Anfield, those supporters willed the team, willed the ball into the back of the net.
The project that we have, it hasn't shown the results. The last 10 games ish. Obviously, there was a lot of things that we need to work on, but everybody is in this together. Our coach Phil, our staff, our players, the guys 11 on the field, the other guys on the bench, the other guys not even dressed. Everybody's in this together, and we felt that the crowd influenced the rhythm of the game, and that our supporters influenced how the game was going for us. And so it's something not to take for granted of.
Good feeling after 9 games, winning again. So it's a good feeling. I know we suffered a lot on the pitch to get this result tonight, but at the end of the day, it's worth. So it's a very good feeling.
Bueno, feliz, muy contento. La verdad que se nos tenía que tocar una victoria así en casa con nuestra gente que siempre nos está apoyando, y feliz y espero que sea la primera de muchas. Trabajar con victorias, ese es obviamente muy importante, y espero que, como te dije, sea la primera de muchas y empecemos a conseguir los 3 puntos en todos lados.
Timbers 360 is presented by Toyota.
So I didn't really ever think I was going to be a professional soccer player. That wasn't a thing that like most people from Minnesota did, and then I was pretty lucky through going to Creighton University. We had a really good soccer program there. Played with a bunch of guys who ended up making it to MLS, and then while I was at Creighton, I actually had the opportunity to come out here and play for the Timbers U23s, and that was like my first real exposure to professional soccer. We got to train with some of the reserves and the guys that stayed behind on trips sometimes, and that was probably the first moments when I realized it was possible to become a professional soccer player.
Big save for Milan, and the follow-up is in!
The best advice I received from a coach was probably just the 2 things you control every session, every game, is your attitude and your effort. That's kind of something I've always tried to take with me. You can, whatever's going on, refereeing, coaching, other players, you can kind of always control how hard you work and the attitude you have while you're doing it. The best advice I could give probably is to just try to master your craft. Whether you're a fullback, whether you're an attacking player, just try to work super hard at like the really small things that make that position important. You got to kind of find your edges and your niche places you can improve at over and over again. So I think just trying to master your craft every day, you got to be thinking about soccer, you got to be playing soccer, and you got to love it too. If you don't love it, you're not going to become a pro, and you're not going to be a guy that makes it a long time.
Timbers 360 is presented by Toyota. The Green is Gold charity match is coming right here to Providence Park on June 26th. It's a game played between mixed teams of Portland Timbers and Portland Thorns players, and this time some special guests as well, including some PTFC club legends suiting up once again. Here's how it's going to work. Full 11v11 match, 2 30-minute halves, unlimited subs. The roster is decided via draft led by captains chosen by each team. Stay tuned for information on the draft and who the captains for this year's Green is Gold charity match will be. The match will benefit 2 charities, the Nature Conservancy and Keep Oregon Green. To learn more about those organizations, you can go to nature.org for the Nature Conservancy or keeporegongreen.org. Admission is free, though you do need to reserve a ticket, and you can do so on SeatGeek at any time up until kickoff at 7 p.m. on June 26th. Through that reservation process, fans are encouraged to make a donation in lieu of a ticket fee, and that can be done right there in SeatGeek, both mobile and online. If you're unable to come in person, don't worry, you can still watch. The match will be streamed on Timbers.com. I'll be calling it along with a special guest host. There will also be opportunities to donate outside of the SeatGeek process. If you'd like to donate to the charities, you can go to timbers.com for a link to donate outside of tickets. The kits for the match will be provided by Adidas, and afterwards there will be an auction of the game-worn jerseys through Stand Together, the club's community platform. The proceeds from that auction will go towards the donation to the beneficiaries of this match, the Nature Conservancy and Keep Oregon Green. Dario Zuparic has been a member of the Portland Timbers since 2020. Born and raised in Croatia, soccer has been an integral part of his life. Let's learn more about Dario.
That's my job, and I like that. I like to see blood on my hands or my nose. I live for those moments. I'm Dario Zuparic, coming from Croatia, and my position is central defender. As a player, I can say that I'm a hard worker. I always believe. I never stop dreaming, and I just want to win every single game. That's my job. That's all I need to do. As a child, we didn't have money, you know, when I got some ball or soccer boots. I slept with them. I mean, nobody have money in Croatia, you know. I love that life because we learn how to fight for something. I cannot explain that, but we are fighters. We are always believe and we don't give up. Soccer is like our culture, like American football here. And since I touched the ball first time, I wanted to be professional. I wanted to do just that. This league you have to defend with 10 players. You have to attacking with 10 players. And if we don't work together, it's not easy to play like that. I love that game, playing with other guys, fighting with them for something big. And you know, when you achieve something and win the games, and when you are good, you start to believe more, and even working even harder every time.
Timbers 360 is presented by Toyota. PTFC Authentics is your one-stop shop for all your Timbers gear. Shop online at ptfcauthentics.com or visit the store. Welcome back to Timbers 360. Ever wonder what it's like to have a meal at the Portland Timbers training facility? I'll tell you what, the guys have it lucky. Come along with us. We'll show you how to dine like a pro.
The next one is based on
Last week, the Timbers and partner KeyBank unveiled the KeyBank Community Plaza. A founding partner of the Timbers since 2011, KeyBank will return for its 13th season with the club in a meaningful way.
We're here today to kick off our new sponsorship with the Portland Timbers and the Portland Thorns and unveil our new KeyBank Community Plaza.
Our partnership with KeyBank allows us to continue to serve the community, providing funding for programs, that help us use soccer to uplift the community.
The first word that comes to mind is just overall excitement. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find another place in this city that does a better job of representing who Portland is than Providence Park, especially on Saturday and Sunday when our beloved Timbers and Thorns play. The vibrancy, the excitement, and the passion the fan base shows at each one of those games has us really, really excited to be a part of this partnership.
And without further ado, we would like to unveil the new KeyBank Community Plaza.
Timbers 360 is presented by Toyota.
Sensational for the Portland Timbers. Oh, Evander.
The Timbers will return to the road and face off against Minnesota United tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. You can catch the match on MLS Season Pass on Apple TV. Thanks for watching Timbers 360, presented by Toyota.